He's on his way.
Comunicazione di servizio. Manovratore 115 presentarsi all'ufficio smistamento. Comunicazione di servizio. Manovratore 115 presentarsi all'ufficio smistamento.
It was only by chance I found out you were leaving this morning. Why didn't you tell us?
Well, it's very difficult for me to say.
Goodbyes. I know how you feel. Will you write us at least?
Sure. All right.
Good luck, Major.
What the hell is this, you mothers? Get your hands off me!
Shut your mouth and keep moving.
What am I supposed to have done?
You'll find out down at headquarters.
You son of
Get
a
in the
bitch!
car.
You wanted to see me, didn't you, Tiger?
Yeah, but I didn't know the cops would be watching us tonight.
You were anti-drug, you blockhead. Now, come on, show me the stuff. Move it.
There you are.
Not bad.
Well, as I said, it's the latest model.
This is one. Where are the others?
You'll get them. Just be patient.
I'm not a patient man.
You'll have to be. They're running the show. They're the ones who say how, when, and where.
All right.
I'll call you tomorrow night, at the same time. Don't forget to bring the cash with you. Small denominations, okay?
Okay.
This is a new model, the MK-118. It's experimental and belongs only to our regiment. It's very reliable and very accurate.
The CEO wants to see you right away.
Why, is anything wrong?
Yeah, there's something wrong, all right. I'm sure you know what it is. They're making you the scapegoat, I'm afraid. We received a telegram from Rome this morning. You are now a major. You're going to work for the ministry. Congratulations.
Oh, bullshit.
Could be, yeah, but the technical word for it is promotion, isn't it? It's the best way that they can clip your wings, my friend, and I'm sorry. You heard him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt your meditation, but I'm just not tall enough. I need your help.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Is that better?
Yes, thanks. By the way, do you smoke cigars?
No.
Good, I'm glad. I can't stand them.
Well, I smoke a pipe.
Just the young lady's bag, right?
Right.
Which one is it?
That one. Thank you.
Is he alone? Yeah, he's alone. We found out who you are, you son of a bitch.
Try to set us up, huh? Well, you just said your soul.
Look out, the car!
What made you file that report, Major?
2 of my men have died because of faulty parachutes.
Well, that's what you say, Major. But do you realize that's a serious accusation? You'll have to prove it. What proof have you got?
None. But I will have it.
You won't, Major. You founded your accusation on a false premise. The medical reports of the men who died tend to disprove your theory. Our psychiatrists say they were both in a state of acute depression. Those men just may have committed suicide. And it's not going to be easy for you to discredit that theory. Oh, you can try it if you like, Major. But you know what you're up against, don't you, huh? The top brass will squash your report at all costs. You're a good officer, Altieri, one of my best. That's why I had you promoted and brought here. Now, at least I'll be able to show you where you're going wrong. Keep an eye on you, right?
Yes, sir.
You'll like it here. City life, working for the ministry. You'll even be getting your own office.
Lieutenant, are you sure that this is my office?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Yes, Major.
That's my ball. Let me have it. Let me have it.
It is his, isn't it? Huh?
Yes.
All right, now. Yes.
You're wanted on the telephone.
Who is it?
The pipe smoker, he said.
You're a very dangerous type of man, you know that. You haven't let me say one word. It's true. You've said exactly 11 words. I counted them. If I say anything at all, I'm going to sound like a chatterbox. Oh, dear, I must sound like one already.
I like the way you talk, and I like the way you look.
You're far too quiet to be trusted.
What the hell is all this stuff?
They're the files on supplies to military airports, Lieutenant.
But they've all been archived. Who ordered you to have them brought up here?
Major Altieri.
You should have informed me first.
Why, Lieutenant? Is everything there?
Yes, sir. They go back a year. Everything out of the archives here.
I'd be happy to look after them if you'd permit me to.
I personally always take care of my own office, if you will permit me. Now you can leave.
Yes, sir.
Papa, can we go for an ice cream?
Oh, I don't see why not.
Goody, goody.
Ciao, Roberta. See you tomorrow.
Ciao.
You been a good boy?
Oh, yes.
Thank you.
call that a slight problem? You idiot. Well, you'd better take care of him, or the next slight problem will be yours, my friend.
You know, you're really a very lovely girl. And I'm sure you're very curious as to why we walked away from the police. And why I asked you to come to your apartment.
You frightened me, you know.
I frightened myself. You know, there's something wrong with this goddamn city. It's full of violence. And I always seem to be caught in the middle of it.
No, not tonight.
You want to stay out of hospital, start respecting the 11th commandment. Mind your own business.
P1. This is P5 calling P1. This is P5 calling P1. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Go ahead, P5.
I want an ambulance sent to the steps of Via San Pietro in Vincoli. I have a parachute major here beaten to a pulp.
Where do you think you're going? Oh, sorry, Inspector. This way, sir.
Would you mind doing that later on, nurse?
Right, sir.
If you don't mind my saying so, you look like you pulled the D-ring. About 10 minutes too late. How do you feel, Major? We've been building up quite an interesting file on you. We know all about your playing the hero yesterday, preventing that kidnapping. Tell me, Major Altieri, why didn't you stick around until we got there?
Mind your own business.
Major, you're not very friendly to the law, are you? Let me tell you, you'd be on a slab in the morgue right now. If it weren't for the action of one of my agents.
You want me to say thank you?
No, I want you to describe those kidnappers. If you hadn't disappeared yesterday, we might have got a lead on them right then.
Why the hell weren't you there to take my place? Now, you cops are never anywhere to be found when you're needed.
You know what, Major? I'm beginning to dislike you.
Well, it's fine by me. It's a mutual feeling. So it looks like you're wasting your energy around here. Matter of fact, why don't you hire Donald Duck and he'll resolve the entire investigation for you?
Or Popeye the Sailor Man, right? You watch too much TV, Major.
How is he, Inspector?
Pretty good, I'd say. A man's health is relative to sarcasm.
Is there any reply to my message?
Sorry, miss. Afraid we never got as far as exchanging pleasantries. Now then, you want to ride back?
I can manage, all right, thank you.
Central to 3-7. Central to 3-7. If you locate Inspector Tosi, let me know immediately.
Excuse me a second.
Thank you, 3-7. Keep trying, please.
Tosi to Central, go ahead.
We have a hold-up at the post office in Cherokee. They're blocked inside with hostages.
Send cars 10, 13, and 28 to Via Cherokee. I'll meet them there in 5 minutes. Listen, tell your tin soldier from me when he gets out of the hospital to get down off his pedestal. Tell him to quit acting the hero. And tell him to start cooperating. We're on the same side.
Yes, sir.
Oh, welcome back, Major. I was told you had a slight accident. Please, make yourself comfortable.
They told you the wrong thing, or they didn't want to tell you at all.
Oh, really, Major? Then you tell me.
I was attacked. It was an organized beating.
They attacked an officer? Violated the sanctity of the uniform?
No, I was not in uniform. But they knew exactly who I was. Because they were armed with a new MK-118.
What do you mean, an MK-118?
That's the new machine gun that was issued to our regiment. That's the information that I wanted to give you.
Thank you, Altieri. By the way, were you interrogated? You know, questioned by the police at all?
A policeman came to see me at the hospital. But you're the only one I would trust with this confidence.
Very sensible of you, Major. A cigar? They're real Havanas. Sent from my counterpart in the Pentagon.
Thank you, sir, but I smoke a pipe.
I hear you've had all the files on military airport supplies sent to your office. Are you looking for anything in particular?
No, nothing in particular, sir. I just want to do my job.
I see. Well, forget about work. Take a 2-week vacation. That's an order, Altieri. By the way, Major, as far as that MK-118 case is concerned, I'll be taking care of it myself.
Yes, sir.
What the hell are you doing here?
I don't know. But I'm too late. And so are you.
That's one punk less.
Wait, warn the others. Come with me.
Jesus, you just gotta play the hero. Well, listen, this time you're in the way, Major. Get out from under my feet. Should I say thank you?
What I want to know is where'd they get these machine guns?
If there's an answer to that question, I'll find it.
Yes? Ah, it's you. Hello. I heard on the radio this morning. Don't you heroes ever get tired? Oh, yes, and listen, I'm not sure I'll be able to meet you in the park this morning. Michael?
Come along, Federico. Up here.
Coming, Mama.
I've been looking for you for half an hour. Now, come on. No!
Those dirty sons, let's kill him!
Hi. Let's go. Anna, you look frightened of me. Why? Is it because you think I attract violence? Now, what the hell am I supposed to do? Stand by and watch people get hurt? Like someone who's impotent?
Let's go. Come on. You mustn't think all the time. You'll drive yourself crazy.
I know. But this violence is taking place in the streets. It all seems so innocent, but it's really very well calculated.
So what if it is? You still can't fight it single-handed. Your Lone Ranger Act is complete madness.
You may be right, and a friend of mine once told me the same thing. The only difference is I go my own damn way. That you're not a bad driver for a policeman? They told me at the station that I'd find you here. Did you ever race professionally?
No, it's my therapy. Costs less than going to a shrink. By the way, how's your leg?
My leg? Well, I can almost dance.
I'm glad you're not carrying that stick anymore. I feel safer. You're a strange one, Major. Trouble hunter, aren't you?
No, not really. This is my own private investigation. You remember those MK-118s that were found and used in that apartment? Well, they're new weapons, and they were assigned only to my regiment. And I'll be damned if I don't get to the bottom of it.
So will I, Major. But I'm just a cop. My superiors would shit little green apples if they knew I was wet nursing an Air Force officer during an investigation. I know, you can take care of yourself. All right. We'll try to help each other. But there is one thing I think you'd better understand. I don't care where those guns came from. I'm only interested in what they're going to use them for.
Now, wait a minute. I thought it was the other way around.
No, it's not, Major. I want to try and keep out of trouble, get it?
I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be in trouble. Those criminals that were using the machine guns, well, they're being paid by someone with much bigger ideas in kidnappings and robberies.
I agree. I'm just a cop. And I have to limit my curiosity, Major, or I've had it. You know how it is. I can't go around stepping on toes.
Well, I'm a military man. But this concerns all of us. Look, unless you want to end up like a rat in a sewer. Hey, where the hell are we going?
See some friends of mine.
Hi, beautiful. Haven't seen you around for months.
I'm pining all the while. I just couldn't wait to see.
Oh, liar. Oh, darling, who's your friend?
I don't get any ideas about him, lover. He's prohibited. I keep off the grass.
He must be very special. What a man. We've met before, really, I could swear it. A wet dream, I guess.
When are we going to get out of here?
Oh, don't worry. It'll be a few minutes, that's all. Let's talk business now.
I don't know what you mean, darling.
Cut this shit. I'm serious. You know what I'm driving at? Case I'm on. You know what it is.
I've forgotten. And anyway, I don't know anything at all, Inspector.
And I'll hit your friend. I've got one attempted kidnapping and a murder looking for the right suspect. I'll put him away for 20. Now then, why were all those guns and ammo in Via Flaminia? What are they planning? Come on, what were they going to do with them?
My friend has nothing at all to do with that.
I don't care whether he does or not. I'll still put him away. Now do a little talking. Come on.
I hate you. You're nothing but a sadist.
Well, there's nothing more we can do here.
You know, one of those guys followed you.
Ah, yeah, I know who it was. A small-time punk, no one that important. Let's get out of here. I got a feeling it was a bum steer.
You realize we're right up the creek if our stool pitchers can't be trusted.
How?
Good morning.
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
Well, I have a slight problem. Tomorrow's my daughter's birthday, and I want something nice for her.
Please sit down. I'm sure we'll find something for her. How old is she?
She's 19.
Right. Let's see what we have. Here we are. This is beautiful work, handmade, one of a kind. And apart from its aesthetic value, it's a very solid investment.
Nothing.
How about this, Signora? It's a very modern interpretation of a very well-known classic. It's beautiful, isn't it? Will she like it?
Oh, help me.
What's wrong, Signora? What's the matter?
Oh.
Aren't you feeling well?
Please, my pacemaker.
I'll call a doctor.
Hospital.
Which hospital?
No, number. Phone this number.
Of course, let me see it.
Oh, hurry, hurry.
878525.
The ambulance has arrived now. You'll be all right.
This way, Doctor. She's in there.
Quickly.
Shut up and keep calm.
All right, come on.
Move it. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's go. If you two want to live, stay right where you are.
You ever see him put a stretcher feet first into the back of an ambulance, Major?
No.
That's what those clowns just did.
Get this thing moving, go on. Hey, come on, faster! They're still with us. Step on it. Go on.
I think I'd better have another word with that faggot friend of ours.
Hi, beautiful. We're looking for Clara. Have you seen her?
Didn't she hear yet?
Oh, you mean Floretta? There she is over there. Clara, baby, they want you.
Ah, it's you, lover. What are you doing here at this time of night?
Get in and you'll see.
Sure, all right.
That hussy Clara, what's she got that we haven't got? Dirtiest underwear on the block, my dear.
Such a bitch, that Julia.
Well, Clara, how's business been?
Pretty static, really. Hardly enough work to keep me in pantyhose. But you're not going to let me down tonight, are you, handsome?
I got a big surprise for you.
You're my favorite boyfriend.
How? Hey, what's happening? Where are we going? Hey, what are you bums playing at?
All right, come on, put your head out this window.
Shut up and do as he says.
No!
I recognized him right away. See the guy you were looking for?
Yeah.
Got any ideas?
One or two. How about the DA? Is he here yet?
He just arrived.
It's been quite a day. No rest for the wicked. Was he killed here?
We don't think so, sir. It's more likely he was dumped here from a car. He was one of our stoolies, sir.
Yours, Tosi, I presume.
Well, he used to pass me a little information every now and then.
And did it ever get you results? If you have to use these methods, the least you can do is protect your informers in some way. Take him to the morgue. Good night, Inspector.
Good night, sir. See you tomorrow. What does he expect? If we had more freedom of action, we might be able to do without informers.
Yeah, but that would mean giving a lot more potentially abusable power to the police.
It's worth the risk.
And a lot of people would agree with you, I'm certain. They'd like to see a police state.
It's a nice idea. Sweep the whole country clean. But of course you know why it's impractical. Because of politics. See you later. Go.
Hello? Oh, it's you.
Someone murdered our faggot friend. But I was lucky enough to find out something rather interesting.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it's regarding the apartment where we found the MK-118 stashed the other day. But I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
No, wait a minute. Let's talk about it now, tonight.
No, not tonight. There's a problem I want to clarify first. Ciao.
Ciao. So you've been tapping my phone, right?
Major, I don't know what you mean.
Now, you listen to me. What have you done with the MK-118 file?
Take your hands off me, Major.
Well?
I haven't touched those files. I warn you, let go of me or you'll be in serious trouble.
Now, where are they?
I don't know where they are. I don't know anything.
Where are they, you son of a bitch? What's the trouble?
Sergeant, I have just been physically assaulted by this officer. You've earned a court-martial. It'll finish you. Major Altieri.
Sign.
What is this?
Your request, Major, for release from military service. Sign it.
Why should I?
Because you have very little choice. If you don't sign it, I'll be forced to have you up in front of a court-martial. Understand?
What about the secret file stolen from my office regarding the MK-118? There's an answer for that.
I don't understand what got into you, Major Altieri, but I do know that you're no longer capable of doing your job. I ask you to sign for both our sakes. Please don't make this unpleasant task more difficult. The MK-118 documents you mentioned are in my care. I told you at the beginning that I would personally take care of this case. But you go around assaulting one of my most trusted officers. I can't afford to have madmen working for me. Here are the documents. Check them if you want to. A court-martial will completely ruin your chances for a decent career, even in civilian life. I suggest you resign. Well, Major?
Who are you? What do you want?
Friends. Now, don't you think you ought to be nice to us?
No!
If it's Altieri, tell him to come here.
Hello, Anna. Look, I'd like to see you right away.
Yes. Yes, all right.
Stay there and I'll come over, okay? I'll be with you in 10 minutes. All right?
No, don't come here, don't!
Anna? Anna!
That ain't gonna help you at all, baby.
Inspector Tosi, it's very urgent.
Bastard went and called the police. Come on! Hold it! Stop where you are!
Go and see to that woman. right, Sergeant. This is Tosi. Listen, I want you to send an ambulance to 30 Via del Cancello. Yeah, right. How's Anna feeling?
Much better, thank you. But I don't think she'd be very happy with me. It was a hell of an ordeal for her.
Hey, Major, you like boats?
Depends upon how you mean. Aesthetically, yes. To be on one, forget it.
What a shame. There's a rather interesting one that I thought we might visit today.
Really?
You sure you'd like to come along with me? Anyhow, we'll talk about it later. First, I have to have a chat with a lawyer. I'll be right back.
What do you want?
Go ahead, Inspector.
Excuse me, Senator. There's an Inspector Tosi that wants to speak to you.
All right, show him in.
This way, Inspector.
Good morning. Please come in. What can I do for you?
I won't take too much of your time, Senator Vieri. I just want a few bits of information.
Fine.
It concerns an apartment that turns out to be the property of one of your numerous real estate companies.
An apartment? Inspector, the kind of information that you want is in my office. What I suggest is you talk to my secretary. I suppose you want to know who leased it, right?
That's right. Would you mind giving me photocopies of the documents related to the rental of this apartment?
Well, I don't know that I like this arbitrary invasion of my privacy. Is that the only reason for your visit?
Yeah, and I'm sorry if it bothers you.
Inspector, do satisfy my curiosity. What did you find in that apartment?
2 or 3 gunmen, that's all. And a well-stocked arsenal. Guns that have been used for holdups and murders. Well, by the way, Senator, regarding that new company you just started, what is its business?
Inspector, have you any idea at all what a multinational is?
Yes, I think so.
Well, my company is simply one tentacle of the octopus that is the multinational. That satisfy you?
No, it doesn't. What exactly does your company do?
Well, it's typical. Our activities are so varied, Inspector. International trade, and that includes so many things that to be at all specific is impossible.
Well, so I guess that means I'm just wasting our time, Senator Vieri.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Really? Then I must be stupid. And Senator, we both know that's not true. I'm reading you clearly. Perhaps that's something you ought to think about. By the way, I need those photocopies rather urgently.
I'll see you get them tomorrow.
Thanks, Senator.
Hey, you look like you ran into a solid wall.
I can cope with solid walls. It's multinational companies that get me mixed up with politics.
Where to now, boss?
A little mystery tour.
Would it by any chance include a boat?
Well, if not a boat itself, certainly the docks.
Has this anything to do with the MK-118?
Yeah. I'm working on a hunch I got after reading a highly classified file the other day. It was a Defense Ministry shipment order.
I'm very interested. Go on.
It was for 100 MK-118s. They're to be field tested somewhere in Africa by the UN, and there's a chance they'll be loaded today.
Where are they now?
Ostensibly on a wharf here at Fiumicino. But I have a funny feeling about that shipment.
Senator Vieri's residence.
I want to speak to the senator. It's very urgent.
This is the shipment, Major. So I was right. Those MK-118s are staying in Italy. They filled the cases with scrap iron. Very neat. Don't mess it up. Damn it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? That's mine.
Police!
So what?
Don't worry, you'll get him back.
Kill him or lose him. They'd rather die than give up any information.
Yeah, but these are only order takers. What about the big guys? Who are they? Where are they hiding? How do we find them? Hello? Yeah, I'll be there in an hour.
If you're busy, I'll leave.
Now, where would you go?
I don't know. All I know is that I'm afraid.
I don't want you to go. I want you to stay with me.
Hey, this is really a nice surprise.
Hi, Paul. Hey, you know this guy here? He's almost a nice guy. Isn't that true?
Yeah, for a cop.
I'm gonna leave her in your hands.
But where are you going?
Don't worry. Give me an hour. Just an hour. And I'll never leave you again.
All right.
See you later.
Tell me, what's he up to, or is that asking too much?
The Major's gonna break into somebody's house. But you don't know anything.
So the bastard's covered his tracks, but not well enough to disappear. We're waiting for you at the restaurant at the end of the road.
Good night, sir. Thank you.
Good night.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I'm looking for Inspector Tosi.
Right over there, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Look, there's Michael.
Just a second, Anna.
Listen, we've got to get rid of Anna.
She's just beginning to calm down a bit. Do we have to do it tonight?
It's something very important. Now, I don't care what you do, but I want you to get rid of her. Then later on, I'll meet you at the Hotel Excelsior.
At least give me some idea what's going on.
How about a name? Altieri. That enough?
You bet it is. I need this car.
Wait.
This is Inspector Tosi calling headquarters. Headquarters, do you read me?
Headquarters to Inspector Tosi. Reading you loud and clear. Ready for your message. Go ahead.
Listen, I want you to send out an all-points call on a white Alfa Romeo, number 99. Got that?
Understood. Calling all cars. This is an all-points call. This is an all-points call. Find and block white Alfa Romeo, number 993173 Rome. The driver is Michael Altieri. He's somewhere in Zone D, heading east.
Tosi again. Hook me into the transmitter.
Michael, I know you're on the air, so listen to me.
I know where you're heading, so when you get there, wait for me. And don't do anything stupid.
Listen, Michael, your radio's hooked into the transmitter as well. Now let's hear from you. Come on.
Tosi, now you listen to me. Don't try to follow me. I'm telling you, don't try to stop me.
Michael, don't be an idiot. We can work this thing out together.
Don't overplay your hand at this point or everything's going to get screwed up.
Can you hear me, gentlemen? Move it.
What do you want from me? Are you out of your mind? Altieri, wait a second. What are you trying to pull? Killing me isn't going to get you anywhere.
These were in your safe. Now then, I want the photostats. The ones that your company has concerning high-ranking Air Force officials. Blackmail, murder, rapes, holdups. Where are the goddamn documents?
You're either crazy or naive. And I suspect the latter. You're challenging the world of power politics. You're out of your league. Yes, there are victims. But the price for order must be paid. Give the public a free hand and all you've got is trouble. Somehow we have to create a state that's strong and stable.
You're a soldier, Altieri. Surely you understand me. A man like you, a natural leader, an individualist. Your ideals should be the same as ours. Think about it, Altieri. There's still time to change sides.
Or do you prefer to see chaos, anarchy, a destroyed economy, another depression, the whole of our society totally devastated?
Michael!
Thank you.